بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Say صلى الله عليه وسلم. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope that you have watched and enjoyed the other video which was about the vocabulary we have studied last week. Now we're going to revise together what we have studied in grammar, which is too important. It's too easy if you're going to concentrate. Okay, so last week we have revised or we have studied subjects and predicates. Okay, and if you're going to ask the correct question, you're going to find the correct answer. So let's start, please. Okay, every complete sentence contains two parts, a subject and a predicate. And here when we say complete sentence, because we're going to study fragments too. Here we're dealing, when you're going to say a complete sentence, it has to contain a subject plus a predicate. Clear? It contains a subject plus a predicate. Okay? However, a fragment sentence is not a correct sentence. It either lacks a subject or a predicate. Okay? So, here we are dealing with complete sentences. So, every complete sentence contains two parts, a subject and a predicate. And how am I going to find the subject and the predicate? The answer is going to be right now. The subject is what or whom the sentence is about. For example, I'm going to say, Omar is playing football. Who is playing football? Omar. Then Omar is the subject. For example, the dog is running. What is running? Because we cannot say who is running. Okay. So what is running? The dog. So the dog is the subject of the sentence. Clear? So the sentence is about the dog, or the sentence is about someone else. For example, it's about a person or an animal or a subject or whatever. Okay. While the predicate tells something about the subject, okay? And the predicate starts from the verb, okay? For example, Omar is playing football. It starts from is. Here we have a continuous sentence, okay? In the present continuous. Omar is playing football. That's the complete predicate. All of that is the predicate. It's telling us that Omar, what is he doing? He is playing football, okay? The dog is running. Is running is the predicate. What is the dog doing? It's running. Okay, so it tells more about the subject. Let's carry on. Here, Judy and her dog run on the beach every morning. Who is running on the beach every morning? The key word here is run. If you're going to find the verb, it's going to be easy to identify the subject and the predicate. So, Judy and her dog. The verb is to run. Who is running? Judy and her dog. That's the complete subject. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm touching the screen. That's the complete subject. Run is the verb, but the predicate starts from run. Run on the beach every morning. That's the complete predicate. It's going to tell us about what? It's going to tell us about the subject. Let's carry on. Here, first find the verb and then make a question by placing who or what before it. So first we found the verb, which is run. Then we ask the question, who did that verb? Who was running? The answer is the subject. The answer of who or what is the subject. So, who were running? Judy and her dog, they were running. So, Judy and her dog is the subject. Let's try one together. So, we spilled popcorn on the floor. Let's start with the verb, to spill. Okay, in the simple past, ed, it's a regular verb. So, who spilled the popcorn on the floor? We. So, we is the subject, the complete subject. Then the complete predicate is this one. I'm going to write C3, which means complete predicate. What is the verb of this sentence? Spilled. We spilled popcorn on the floor.
That was brilliant!
Now find the subject. We spilled popcorn on the floor. Now decide who or what spilled popcorn on the floor. Of course, we. So we in green is the subject. Okay, let's carry on. Can you find the subject in each sentence below? I'm going to do it with the first sentence because I only have 10 minutes with this program. My little brother broke his finger. Number 1, teacher Mary. Find the verb. The verb is broke. That's the simple past of to break. It's an irregular verb. It doesn't become break. No, it becomes broke. So the verb is broke. Who broke? Who broke his finger? My little brother or my little brother. So my little brother is the subject. Then start from the verb till the end of the sentence. Broke his finger is the complete predicate. I'm going to write C3, complete predicate. Okay? Let's carry on. So the first one, my little brother broke his finger. So my little brother is the subject. So in the last slide, you can stop the video and do them all, then check your answers. Now, can you find the predicate in each sentence below? As usual, I'm going to do number 1. So I'm going to find the verb as usual, broke. Then I'm going to ask the question who. It's going to give me my little brother. It's going to be the subject. Of course, the complete subject here, C subject, complete subject. Then I'm going to start from the verb till the end of the sentence. And that part is going to tell me a lot about my little brother. What happened to him? First of all, the verb. He broke. He broke what? His finger. Broke his finger is the complete predicate. Okay? Complete predicate. So you can stop the video here and do number 2, 3, 4. You can send it to me on WhatsApp or you can send it on Classera, no problem. But you have an assignment and you have a write an assignment too. You have an assignment about the vocabulary and you have an assignment about the grammar and you have an assignment of writing. Do them all, please. Let's carry on. So broke his finger, that's the complete predicate. Okay, let's carry on. Now, nominative is a noun or a pronoun that means the same as the subject. It means or identifies something about the subject. Pay attention to this one. It's going to help you a lot to identify the nominative. Mr. Hamza is a teacher. So teacher and Hamza are the same. Teacher is identifying Hamza. So teacher is a nominative. For example, I'm going to say, for example, Omar is a doctor. What is the nominative here? Of course, the doctor. Because Omar and the doctor, it's the same. Okay? It's his profession. Okay? Teacher tells more about Hamza and doctor here tells more about Omar. The nominative is teacher and here the nominative is doctor. I'm going to give you another example. For example, Mom is a nurse. Nurse here is a nominative because it's identifying my mom. Let's carry on. I don't have enough time. I only have 1 minute. Fragment. If the sentence lacks minus a subject or lacks a predicate, if the sentence doesn't have a subject or a predicate, then it's a fragment. Okay? For example, had to do all the work by himself. Whom? You're talking about whom? Who had to do all the work by himself? I don't have a subject. Then it's a fragment. This is a wrong sentence, the fragment. And for example here, no, it's not because, who is the person who had, yes. And if the subject or if the sentence lacks a predicate, then it's going to be a fragment too. The last one, run-on sentence. It's a run-in sentence. For example, the settlers needed food, they needed tools. Hey, 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 take it easy. The settlers needed food, comma, they needed tools. Thank you so much. See you on another video. Goodbye.